myself. But for Candance, for her to rise her status, she stomped on her own community to get to the status that she was and be in favor of these white people. You know what this showed me? This showed me of how there are black men that quote unquote say, oh, I don't date black women because of this and that. And when they find a white woman, whether she pretty or not, they like to talk trash about a black woman, what they're doing wrong, why they don't date them, and allow their white woman to talk trash about black women, saying, oh, this is what he likes. Oh, this is what he say you don't do. You need to stop talking back and just pay attention to your husband or your boyfriend and do what they say. That's exactly what Candance Owens is doing. Hey babes, thanks for tuning in to Too Hot to Sip podcast, where the tea stay hot and ready to be spilled. Babes, did you get the chance to follow this podcast yet? No? Then what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it now. I don't think you want to miss out on these crazy topics. Also, you can follow us on our social media. It will always be listed down below in the description box. Okay, well, stay tuned for this new episode today. Bye. Mwah. Hey, what's going on, babes? What is going on? It's literally the end of the week. I hope y'all got something good planned for y'all weekend. Me, I hope, I can go up and go see my sister and brother and them this weekend up in Port St. Lucie, but we're going to play it by ear and whatever. But enough about me. Let's go ahead and talk about this girl named Candance Owens. And honestly, it's not to bash her or anything. It's just to put in perspective that what you say will always come back tenfold, right? And it's so crazy because I have been seeing lately for a couple weeks now that a lot of people have been saying that, Candance Owens got fired at Daily Wire. It's either she got fired or it's either they came together and agreed to let her go and had to pay her the rest of the money based on the contract and et cetera, et cetera. Like, it was a lot of shit that was being said, and the internet is split because according to people on the net, Candance Owens have a good following, right? Now, are they real supportive of Candance Owens? I doubt, because listen, Candance Owens have been putting her 9-inch stilettos on the black community neck for since she arrived, since we knew who she was, since she was riding on Donald Trump dick for a while now, right? And excuse me, it's shocking that at this time, at this new era, at this new season, at this new everything, new solar eclipse is happening, everything. The universe is changing, giving other zodiacs the leeway of, getting ahead and etc. It's so funny how much as Candance Owens was so fucking left and then try to switch to fucking right, baby, the right done kicked her out. It's the right that done kicked her out. So, I want to say this. Candance Owens did have some good points in some of her conversations about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the black community, she had a lot of good points of certain things that we need to stop dwelling in. We need to stop complaining and stuff like that. Like, we need to start taking charge of our life and start taking charge in this place called United States, in this world, matter of fact, because it seems as if everyone from across the world basically hate us, according to how Candance Owens make it seems, right? So we need to get to a place where we stop complaining and we start doing. We need to stop making it seem as if we're only good to get, government help all the time. No, if you are in a good place where your legs is working, your hand is working, your head is working, you don't have any sickness or anything like that, then start working, start building something, start having a future for your family, start building that black love like we used to have back in ages ago. Okay, because now we don't have it. Okay, as many times I have said, we like to talk shit about ourselves, right? And then we go to the opposite. And according to Candance Owens' marriage, that's exactly what she did. She started talking mad shit about the black community. Okay, talk shit. And then she finally pleases the white masters, okay, the Jewish community. And I do have a bone to pick with them a little bit. I don't know too much about them, Jewish people like that. And as much as they like to claim Jewish and for real, the way that they act, can I say this? The way that the Jewish community act, they seem like they have this big secret that they don't want no one to find out. So they don't want no one talking about them, excuse me. That's how they act. Like, when they get so offended when you talk about their community. And we all know, because the black people is finally opening their eyes, okay? We're finally literally removing some of the crust dust out of our eyes, and we can pinpoint true Jewish people. And that's the thing that, white people, all sorts of white people. I am not talking about Europeans only. I'm talking about anyone that is fair-skinned. They don't like when we say that, okay? They don't like that. But we know there are true Jewish people that is black, okay? Now, take it how you will. You want to be mad. You want to have your panties in a bunch. You want to give yourself a wedgie over this statement. Do it. I don't give a fuck. We're moving on. But, like I was saying, the Jewish community act like they have this big secret that they don't want people to know. And they don't want people to be talking about them, because if you talk about them, you're going to dig a little deeper. You're going to dig a little deeper, and you're going to find some shit that's going to shock the shit out of you. That's how they act, because they are so happy. And I'm talking about Ben Shapiro, because according to, what is her name? Is it Tea Time? No. I'm going to find out, and I'll let y'all know at the end when I gather my thought on that. Like, what's her name on YouTube? But she kind of, like, pulled Ben Shapiro old video when he first started Daily Wire till now that they kicked out Candance because she was starting to put her 2 cents into Israel and everything. He contradicted himself. And this is why I say people is hypocrites. Okay, it don't matter what you say. Everybody is a hypocrite at some point. Because how you saying you giving people freedom to speech, and this is a publishing platform. This is not a I don't know what he has said. Whatever it is, like the like Twitter, like Instagram, Facebook, etc., where they don't monitor what you say and block you for it, because whatever you put, they just published it and whatever. So how you getting mad because Candance Owens finally starting to talk about your community just a little bit? She ain't say not a whole lot like she did with the black community. She just sprinkled some things about it, and all of a sudden, homegirl is fired. What secrets are y'all holding, Jewish? What secrets is y'all holding back there that it triggered y'all to fire people or to blast them or to make them go crazy because y'all threatening them behind the scenes? Like, this do not only stems for Candance Owens. It goes to show anybody that talks against the Jewish community, the Israel situation, is always a problem. It's always, and they do slight crazy shit behind the scene to make this person look crazy and look dumb and brainwash all of us to agree with them like, oh, this person is crazy. Yeah, they shouldn't be talking about that. Jewish went through a lot of shit. No, bitch. We as a black community have gone through a lot of shit and we're still going through a lot of shit. Yeah, I understand y'all Holocaust for a couple of years was horrible, but imagine going through a Holocaust for over 500 years. Hello? There's a difference. We should be acting like y'all. That's how we should be acting. We should be acting like y'all. We should be getting paid just like y'all. But no, it's because for some particular reason, whatever this weird agenda is against black community and anyone that is black or mixed with black, there's this hidden agenda that this world just making sure that it completes. And you know the crazy thing? If y'all not religious, but y'all heard about the Bible and God and Jesus and stuff like that, there was a point. Now, I could pinpoint when my dad said this. I think I was like 11. But we was talking about the statue. I think it was Statue of David or something like that, where each section of the body of that statue had a meaning, right? And that meaning was for the black people. For whatever stuff we had did that God did not deem for us to do, child, we are being punished. Now, I understand that, okay? I understand that. We being punished, okay. But there are people that need to be punished right along with us for the horrible, sinful shit they done in this world. Now, let me not steer too off topic and bring it back to Candance. Now, I've been hearing a lot that Candance lately, since the white people done push her out because she been talking about, you know, the Jewish community and shit, she's been going to black people platforms like podcasts, YouTube, radio station. And I have seen that because all of a sudden I seen Candance Owens on the Breakfast Club. And I was like, Candance Owens on the Breakfast Club? Why she's there? And then the fact that she didn't know that there's this saying within the Christian community where God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. I knew Candance was not for the black people. I knew. Even there's some white people that know this line. And you're telling me you don't know? Girl, sit your ass down, because you see, what you say always come back tenfold. And what happening is, now she wants the grace of black people. She wants the grace of black people now to hold her down because, oh, as a black woman, I done got kicked out because I was talking about the Jewish community. And I need y'all support. And you know what? I had said this previously. I don't know where I had said this in one of my podcasts. But these black communities, now, not for me, because I don't be supporting nobody. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be a hypocrite. Okay? Even me. I'm not taking myself out the quote. Even me. Because, yeah, you may have reflected back on, you know, a conversation that you had. And now that you're older and wiser, yeah, you feel totally different. So, yeah, I'm going to be a hypocrite myself. But for Candance, for her to rise her status, she stomped on her own community to get to the status that she was and be in favor of these white people. You know what this showed me? This showed me of how there are black men that quote unquote say, oh, I don't date black women because of this and that. And when they find a white woman, whether she pretty or not, they like to talk trash about a black woman, what they're doing wrong, why they don't date them, and allow their white woman to talk trash about black women, saying, oh, this is what he likes. Oh, this is what he say you don't do. You need to stop talking back and just pay attention to your husband or your boyfriend and do what they say. That's exactly what Candance Owens is doing. Okay? That is exactly what Candance Owens is doing. She's not for the black people. She's not. And let me add this in here. Now, I think I might have her name wrong. I should look up her name. I forgot her name. There's this black woman that have been for the black community since they started. And I understand that her personality is a bit rough around the edges. You know, a bit rough, I can say. And it's just that she's very passionate. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Is it something with, you know, white people brainwashing us to feel as if, oh, as women, we should talk softly. We should not share our opinion. We should not be too emotional. We should not be too involved or whatever the case may be. And it, I don't know. It just drives me crazy when I, you know, feel this way. So let me see if I could get her name. Apparently she's not invited to any of the black community, social events in Hollywood. Give me a second before I continue. I have to find her name because I do not want to say anything else beside me. So, boom, this is her name. Her name is Amanda Seale. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So, here's the difference with Amanda Seale and Candance Owens. Amanda Seale, she is very passionate about the black community. She is trying to find ways for us to be acknowledged, to know our history, and how to maneuver through society, right? And where we should get our flowers, where we should, you know, get our, you know, our comments, where we should be respectfully known, right? Candance Owens, she make it seem like she's trying to be Amanda Seale, but she's talking trash about the black community. What we're not doing right, what we need to stop, what is Juneteenth, what is this, what is that. We shouldn't have a holiday. It shouldn't be called Black History Month, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And I'm not going to go to her love life because at the end of the day, just because you're dating someone out of your culture or you're dating someone or you married to someone out of your culture doesn't mean that you cannot put your 2 cents into the black community and what you can do to help the black community. There's a difference. Not dating or marrying someone out of their community, but then talking trash about them. That's a whole different matter. Okay? But anywho, I feel as if no one should feel sad for no Candance Owens because that is her fault. That is her fault. You put your stiletto heels on the black community. You talk trash about us consistently. Yeah, I understand. And you know what? I want to put this point clearly. I understand we do have some people in our community that makes us do look bad as a whole. And yes, we should talk about that. But talking as a whole community and saying, oh, this is what we do, this is what we look like, da-da-da-da, that's totally different. That means you hate being black. That's what it sounds like. And that's what Candance Owens sound like. Like she hates being black, right? So, with that being said, this is why she was hopping on the other side dick, talking trash about us, knowing they love when black people talk trash about other black people. It's like black on black crime. You don't ever see police officer, the government do anything about that because it's black on black crime. And y'all need to figure that shit out. That's basically what that is. But let you talk about them. Oh, bitch, we the one that put you on. You really think you gonna sit here and talk about us? Oh, yeah? Cut. They call her like a fucking bad habit, baby. Cut. Oh, you talking about white people? Cut. Oh, you talking about Jewish people? Cut. Oh, they was cutting her out immediately like she was a fucking cancer and they had to do an emergency procedure to cut her out. Okay? So, at the end of the day, what I have to say about Candance Owens is that what you get, bitch. That what you get. That is exactly what you get because instead of you communicating to help the community, you end up trying to make faces and try to be a yes woman to these white people and Jewish people. And now look, now you trying to put on your black hat and trying to come to all these black platforms so that we can feel bad for you. No. Stand on your own 2 feet like you were standing on your own 2 feet when you had your damn stiletto heels again on our necks. Go ahead, stand by yourself. See if your husband gonna stay by your side and help you through this mess. Okay? Because, baby, I don't got time for all that. I don't got time to acknowledge. And you know what? Back to the black community, that's what y'all get too. Because y'all sit here and support people when they cry because they got our skin tone. No. You talk trash. You talk shit about us. Stand on your shit. Stand on business. Because you was standing on business when you was talking about us. And you was doing fine and you was making bucks. Now that you're not making bucks no more, stand on your shit. Be like, yup, I still feel this way. Fuck y'all hoes. Y'all need to stand on it. That's it. And figure it out on your own. Figure it out on your own, okay? Well, that's all I have to say, you guys. Please let me know down below how y'all feel. What y'all think. Because, baby, I don't feel bad for her. That's what she gets. That's what I have to say. That's what she gets. Well, you guys, I hope to see y'all next time. Please make sure y'all subscribe, follow, I don't know, like, share, comment, definitely. Okay? And I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, babes. Thanks for tuning in and listening to this episode. Like, share, and follow our podcast if you really enjoyed today's topic, because there's so much more to come, and I don't think you want to miss out. Okay, I didn't think so. Well, babes, see you later on the next episode. Bye.